we don't always anticipate that she's gonna do the things that she does. And so we were getting ready to walk inside and she took off running.
Good morning. I had to run downstairs and grab the camera. I forgot the camera. Ugh. How you brushing your hair, Braylee? Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. Brush your hair. Brush your hair. Brush your hair.
Very nice. You're doing great. Can you brush the back? Brush the back of your hair.
Look. Brush, brush, brush.
You see
What?
brush, brush.
Oh my gosh. Braylee, say brush hair. Brush hair. Brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush, brush. Brush your hair. Brush your hair.
I love her haircut. It's so cute and it's so easy.
Isn't it?
Like I don't even have to put it back.
You're all talky this morning, huh?
Say time
You
for
did such a good job today.
You really did.
Ready for the bus?
Say school. Hey, school. Go to school on the yellow bus.
Yellow bus.
Good job with your big words.
Big voice.
Big voice, I mean. Big voice.
Say yellow bus. Are you so excited for the yellow bus?
You guys, did you just hear that? She said yellow bus out loud.
The door's open herself.
It's a nice day today, B. I love you. Have a good day.
Oh, I thought she was going to try to jump all three of them. Are you jumping or walking? Oh, I needed to move for you.
Bye. Have a good day. So something that we really haven't talked about much, Braylee, we've been trying to we've been working on Brayley's speech for years, and last January, so probably about the last year and 4 months or year and 5 months or so, she has been whispering words, imitating, just copying what we're saying. So she would say, like, for yellow bus, she would say yellow bus, like you saw this morning. So that's for any word that we're trying to get her to say, and it's hit or miss too. She'll say it sometimes she won't, but it's always been a whisper. ABA worked on it for quite a long time, trying to get her to use her voice over a whisper for words, and it just always came out as whispers. We tried all kinds of different strategies, but it wasn't really changing anything. So today, a couple times she said she was whispering the words, and then she said them out loud as well, and she actually said a 3-word sentence today out loud, clear as day, and I didn't have the camera on, of course. So we're gonna try to replicate it tomorrow. We'll see if we can replicate what she said it was. She said brush your teeth, clear as day. Brush your teeth. That was crazy. And then she said all done, and she said yellow bus. All those words clear, loud, not whispering. All those words were used today, this morning. Just this morning. They were all repeat words, like she was repeating what we were saying. So it wasn't spontaneous speech, but just the fact that she's saying these words out loud is huge. And yeah, we'll see where we go from here. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna pick up the camera right when I get out. I'm gonna put the camera next to the bed on the nightstand, so that when I get out of bed, it's just the camera's right there. Just picking up that camera right away. Can't miss it. Today's gonna be a good day. It's gotta be. It's a nice bus. Oh, here comes Stacy. I better open the bus door. She doesn't know I'm recording her. Oh, I sat on a wet seat.
Just like kind of slowed down in the grass, and then we got through the first door and she just sat down on the ground.
Why?
I don't know.
She sat down?
Yeah, she sat down and telephoned. And everybody was like, "Come in, Braylee, come on in." And she was, no.
Oh.
So it's a Monday morning.
It's a Monday morning. I guess that's what Monday mornings do. Was she able to get up fine though?
Yeah, she was okay. Somebody else came in, and that's kind of, I think, what prompted her to get up and go inside.
Cool.
Everybody loved her haircut. They all came out to see it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cute, Braylee. You look like a little lady. It makes you look so much older." It's really cute.
Oh, that is cute. Alright, well, time to drive back. That is a pretty cool car. I want that paint job on the bus or on something. I want it on our house.
No.
Yeah. Star Trek. You thought I was going somewhere else with that, huh? Oh, it's a sunny day. It's the first sunny day in like 3 days. It's time to go outside and do some spraying of the weeds and maybe some work on the bus. 60 degrees today. Perfect day. Alright, I'm going to make some coffee and then I'm going to go and spray some weeds in our yard and then work on the bus maybe. No, the bus is fine. It's not broken. I just want to, it's warm outside, so I have time to do some work on the bus. And I plan on either putting on a decal or taking off the front decal where the words are all cut off. Where it used to say activity bus. It's 50% of activity bus. So I'm gonna fix that. And I plan on putting our decals on now that it's warm outside. It's gonna be a big thing that says Bees Bus on the front or the back. And then I'm also gonna put on hashtag weefam. I'm gonna put on hashtag weefam somewhere on the bus, just so that when people see the bus and like, why is Bee Wee's bus just cruising around? So we want to build community awareness, and what better way to do it than have people search hashtag weefam and find out all about autism in a positive way.
If you don't put hashtag weefam, you could wait for the new ones to come in, and you could do hashtag Bee Wee's bus.
Well, I'm gonna do both.
That's weird. Our bus isn't an Instagram post. Just throw hashtags on it.
I'm throwing hashtags everywhere. I'm going to get rid of some weeds. Hopefully not grass. It's weed and grass killer. I really hope that I don't kill a lot of grass doing this. That's my job today. Stacy's cleaning inside. Now I'm cleaning up the weeds outside. Why isn't it going? We wanted to talk about something a little more serious. I know in our last video we talked about eloping inside of Target and a little bit of running, and she kept coming back. Yeah, she wasn't running and disappearing, and we were able to keep an eye on her throughout the whole time in Target. So I don't think you would say that we became complacent because of that. it was just a totally different environment from what happened the very next day.
So we picked Braylee up at the day center a couple days ago, and we got home like we always do, and the past week or so maybe, she's kind of been going out into the yard and running out a little bit and then coming back before we go inside. And that was kind of normal thing for her. The other day when we got home, I don't know what was different about it. I think it was a little bit of error on everybody's part. I think David opened the doors too early. I think I let Braylee get out before me because I was trying to, grab her backpack and close the bus windows and stuff like that. But it was a mistake and it happened. And we don't always anticipate that she's going to do the things that she does. And so we were getting ready to walk inside, and she took off running. She ran through 3 yard lengths, and the yards here are fairly big. We got here, and she just got out ahead of me, and she got a head start on me. And she ran about 3 yard lengths away, right up to the wetland. And I was not prepared for that, and David wasn't close by to see it. It was scary. It was one of those situations that it feels like, oh my god, I'm never going to catch her, and I panicked, and I ran after her, and I was so out of breath, because I'm so out of shape, and I don't run. And it was scary. Nobody likes those situations. And to make matters worse, our neighbor was mowing the lawn, and so it was really awkward, and it was giving me anxiety on top of that. It was just a whole bad experience. Granted, it was in our neighborhood. She didn't run into the street. She was running through yards. Our neighbor knows her and things like that, but that might not always be the situation. And so it's just a little bit scary. And we've been talking about doing functional behavior assessments of what is the function of a certain behavior. So for Braylee, they've been working on trying to pinpoint what function is her eloping giving. What is she seeking? Is she trying to get away from something? Is she seeking attention? Is she trying to obtain something? I think that for her, a lot of her running instances are sensory related or potentially looking for attention. But I was yelling for her and she did not turn around. She wasn't laughing. She was just running. And so I think it was sensory related in this instance.
Whereas the target situation, she was laughing and running.
And she was seeking attention in that situation, I would say. So when we got her attention and she saw that we were giving her attention, she was getting what she was seeking. That was reinforcing her behavior by giving her the attention. But we had to, at some degree, to retrieve her.
So in the yard situation, she wasn't looking back at all?
No.
She wasn't looking back, she was just running.
She ran straight back away from me. I hate that though, because in that saying we are reinforcing her running behavior at Target.
I know. I mean, we all make mistakes.
Yeah. And we didn't think about that in the moment. We're assessing her functional behavior now.
Yeah.
Looking back, it was easy to see that she was seeking attention. And it's not like we gave her extra attention for running. We gave her the attention to retrieve her.
Next time we're in Target, we don't let her run?
Well, the last time she was in Target, and even this time when she started running in Target, when we retrieved her, she got put back into the shopping cart. Because we never know on any given day if she's going to run or not. So we could keep her in the shopping cart all the time, but we don't want to do that because we want her to be able to learn restraint and independence in public. And, her eloping isn't a constant thing. It is not something that she does all the time. And so it's not something we have to worry about all the time. So there are plenty of times that we can take her out in public and she does just fine without eloping. And so we really have to, I guess, just look for cues and make sure that we have more precaution and forethought put in place. And sometimes it's as simple as just miscommunication or not paying attention. I didn't realize that he had opened the door already, and I didn't realize that she had gotten up and I had unbuckled her and she was free to go. I didn't think about the neighbor mowing the yard. I didn't, it's just a ton of small things. Or Like the time at the Mall of America. It's as simple as, I thought you had her, no, I thought you had her, you know? And it happens. It happens. It's not bad parenting, it's just sometimes you slip up. And sometimes you get a little too comfortable.
There's no way to be perfect.
Nope. And like I said, we're not going to stop giving her those opportunities because I think that they would serve her well, and it would be good for her to learn that restraint. And looking back about 4 years ago, she's made huge improvements with that, but she still goes through phases where it's prominent.
Switching topics, real quick.
While we're on the bus,
we are going to, I don't know if you saw our community post on YouTube, we are going to do a live Facebook ride-along, a virtual ride-along with Braylee in her bus on the 28th on Facebook. Well, I tested the streaming service and what one works the best, and we just want to, I think it's going to work with Facebook.
hopefully.
And so make sure you head over to Facebook, like and follow us so that you are notified of these things. We do post Facebook exclusive content sometimes, stuff that you won't see on YouTube. So if you want to see that stuff, feel free to find us on Facebook. I'll put the link below. I think the link's always below in every video. Yeah. We're going to Facebook Live going to and from school. Yep. It'll be fun.
Just to kind of hang out, see Braylee on her way to and from school.
It'll be like you guys are riding along with her on the Bee Wee's bus, huh? It's cool. Anyways, that's it for today.